The San Francisco 49ers have the third overall pick in tonight's NFL draft. It is believed the 49ers will select a quarterback with the hope that he will lead the team back to the Super Bowl and launch another dynasty. But who will they pick? Because this year's group of quarterbacks in the draft is elite. I was at my desk the other day and did a Zoom with Fox Sports college football writer and analyst R.J. Young, and we talked a number of topics from where the Bay Area's Najee Harris, Antioch High, will land, who will the 49ers pick, and just how much excitement is surrounding this year's draft.
I can't tell you how much excited I am. Number one, we could be staring at a first because we've never seen a quarterback go 1, 2, 3, 4 in NFL draft history. And for perspective here, I just doing some draft research, going back to 1984. You know who the first quarterback taken was? It's Boomer Esiason. You know when he went? 38th overall. That's where we are right now. So I'm very excited about this draft.
All right, finish the sentence for me. I'm going to start it here. With the third pick in the NFL draft, the San Francisco 49ers select
Justin Fields. Like, what do I have to tell people? Like, why do I have to sell a guy who's 6'3", 225 pounds, and runs a 4.4 40-yard dash? Like, what are we talking about? And the idea that Kyle Shanahan would pass up this guy after he knows what it's like not to have a mobile quarterback, and after watching Jimmy Garoppolo throw the football down the field with his eyes closed in the Super Bowl, I don't get it, right? I get that 40-yard dash speed is not everything, but it doesn't hurt you any.
So if it's Trevor Lawrence and Zach Wilson, if that holds true, like many people think it will be with the Jags and the Jets going 1-2, and Justin Fields is in the mix, then who are the Niners debating with right now? Is it more Mac Jones, or do you think it's more Trey Lance?
You know, it depends on who you're willing to listen to on that, because both of those guys started the same number of football games, right? 16. Trey Lance had one outstanding year at the FCS, and it was awesome to watch him play, but he's running over linebackers that are about $180. I don't know how good those FCS programs are that he ran roughshod over. And then with Mac Jones, you're playing with the most delicious assortment of weapons in college football. And you played with the Joe Moore Award-winning offensive line. They gave up 11 sacks of Mac Jones in 13 games. I just don't know.
All right, so if the Niners do take Justin Fields, and I'll even throw out Mac Jones, if they take Mac Jones,
right,
do they keep Jimmy Garoppolo past Friday, past this weekend, or is he gone out of here at the Bay Area and they trade him?
I see nothing wrong with keeping Jimmy Garoppolo, if for no other reason than to give that Alex Smith year to your rookie, because we saw how much that worked for Kansas City. I think they have the sauce there. I think that's a sauce you can emulate. And if you don't have to move Jimmy Garoppolo, then don't do it, especially if you're not exactly sure that the guy you drafted right now is the guy that's going to start at the beginning of the season, though I have a hard time not seeing that guy start by Thanksgiving.
Hey, before we let you go, let me ask you about a kid who grew up here in the Bay Area, and that's Najee Harris. Had an amazing high school career here in Antioch and then went on to Alabama. We saw what he did just this past season, putting up the numbers. What's the best fit? I've heard the Dolphins. I've heard the Steelers. Where do you see Najee Harris landing?
The Steelers make a lot of sense there because they were dead last in rushing yards per game, and James Conner is an Arizona Cardinal. But I think the best fit is actually Tampa Bay. I really believe that because they really wanted a pass-catching threat out of the backfield. Ronald Jones wasn't getting it done for them in that way. Leonard Fournette wasn't getting them done for that way. And then LaShawn McCoy was great catching the football, just not great at the other parts of being a tailback. I look at Najee Harris, and I see the most capable tailback to come out of there since Derrick Henry. And we all love Najee, right? We love hearing Najee speak. He's always funny. He's always got something to say. I think he's a great fit in Tampa Bay.
All right, a lot of excitement about tonight, and our KTVU Sports Department will have complete coverage of who the 49ers select tonight on our later newscast.